Hey guys, this is my 2016 M4 GTS. It's one of 300 in the United States, one of 700 worldwide. Allegedly, apparently there was 800 made, but no one really knows. We're gonna put it in M1 mode, so comfort steering, sport, performance setting. This is what I typically daily drive this car with. As you can see, the traction light is very, very useful. It's my first time doing a point of view video, so bear with me. BMW typically makes two variants for their special cars, the CSL and the GTS, and the main difference is the CSL is just their lightweight version meant for, spirited weekend driving, and then the GTS where it's more of a track focused performance car, which is why you see the aero. So we have an adjustable splitter in the front, and we have the wing in the back. As you saw, we have the roll cage there, and the fire extinguisher. Little fun fact about the roll cage, they originally weren't planning on putting that in, but due to compliance reasons, they had to put a roll cage in there so no one sits back there. I actually had a base M4 before this, and it's a completely different car. It's almost like if you take a base Carrera and a GT3 RS, it's uncomparable. Even though I love both cars, but this is just truly special. This is my weekend car. I don't usually daily drive this. Bought the car back in March of 2022, so I did buy it used. Bought it for 8,000 miles. It's sitting at 11,000 right now, and I bought it with the intention of tracking it at least twice per month this season, but only got three track days in so far because of life and work, but I'm definitely trying to get back out there next month. So far I've done one track day at New Jersey Motorsports Park and 2 track days at Monticello Motor Club. The car is completely stock. I know there's going to be some comments about the crank hub. It's completely stock. I haven't changed anything. The previous owner of this car actually swapped out the brakes from the stock carbon ceramics to steels, which I think is a fantastic move, saving me a ton of money. No, we're going to give this guy some room. I feel like I'm Matt Farah in The Smoking Tire in the canyons, leaving guys some room. Yeah, one of the main reasons why I bought this car is that it's tall people friendly. So I'm 6'3", and I had a huge issue fitting with a helmet on, and one, my base M4, which had the sunroof instead of a carbon roof, and then I tried everything from C7 Corvettes, Shelbys, Miatas, 370Zs. Stunning views, beautiful day for a drive. love everything about this car except that barbel. It's a bit obnoxious, especially when we have the windows down. It's people definitely know you're coming. One cool thing about this car is that the full exhaust is titanium for weight saving purposes. Nice touch about this car is too, you can see the carbon door cards, the vinyl pulls for the doors, it's over door handles. Nice little touch, it makes the car feel a bit more special than your standard M4. As you can see, Alcantara everywhere. Believe it or not, one of the coolest, to me, aspects of this car is no speakers in the doors. So the only speaker is back there, and I love the lack of distraction from music playing, so I usually just keep it off. Let's bring up the sport displays. Very similar to the GT2 RS from Porsche. So once it's over 5,000 RPMs and the car is obviously warmed up, the water sprays into the intake, cooling the air and giving you a little bit more power. This car just gives you so much confidence, it absolutely hugs the road.